Okay, welcome back again. This is Adil, and this is part number 2 on how to use Netlytic to download the tweets. Now, continuing from previous video, once you're here, you can see that here preview is this is, let me zoom. You got here step number 2 preview. Okay, so let's preview the data set. You can just see, for example, the tweets, are there, everything is here, retweet. Again, I want you to notice something. We did this using tags, how you know how many retweets in your dataset and how many are original messages. You can see that 4 characters, RT space add, 4 characters. We did classify retweets and original by using a simple function using Excel. Now, let's go to step number 2. No, step number 3. Step number 3 is text analysis. Okay, text analysis. Click on text analysis. I'm not sure if you can see that the texts are, you can read in Arabic, but I'm not sure if I download the data sets will be downloaded as UTF-8, like it supports Arabic. Okay, so you come to this page. Now you can click on Analyze 942 Post. Usually this works very fine with English because it removes the stop words. It removes like capital. It does not capitalize words. These things for sentiment analysis are really needed to do sentiment analysis, but it is not required for this class. You can see select feed that contains the message content. Now, is it? I think it is. I'm not sure. I think it is description that contains the tweet. How many we have? Yes, description is the one that is it description or title? I need to double check myself. I'm not sure. But let's keep it as default. It seems that description. When I download the data set, I will know later on. So manually categorize keyword extractor. So let's click on analyze this one. Okay, now it has been queued, analyzed. Manually categorize, we don't need to do that. Actually, text analysis, you won't need it for this class. But the most important thing is step number 4, and that is network analysis. This is what you need, network analysis. So we have covered in the class how to do network analysis. Okay, click on network analysis. Now here are the interesting options that you have. Okay. What I like about Netlytic is that it gives you option to download. I don't know about the free tier, whether I will be allowed to download in different formats or not. But let's see. I'm just also kind of trying it along with you. Now select the data set type. It is Twitter. It's not. You can have chat, blogs, Instagram, Facebook. But this, as I told you, Facebook, Instagram were deactivated because of the API issues. Click on Twitter, click on now, and here's the thing. I wanted to, now there are 2 squares here. You can see that the first one, it is network. Who mentions whom? Whenever there is like at, like, or, it means that you are mentioning, it is a mention network. The second square here, you have replies. I don't know if you can see. Let me zoom. Reply. Who is replying to whom? We can consider this as an interaction network. And this one is a mention network. So click on this one, 942 remaining post to be analyzed. Now, khalas, done. We did it. Now let's click on this one, analyze. This one. All right, so I'll click analyze. Okay, done. Excellent. Now you can see now here we have how many ties. You remember, guys, you remember that ties are the edges. If you remember, the names found, how many names were there. You can say export. Let me what the options. Wow, interesting. When I click on export, okay, let me do that again. You click on export, this one here. You click on export, and then click on the given options. Now you have different ways. You can either export to AAB like a matrix. You can either download it in GraphML or GFX. We'll just choose GraphML because GraphML would work fine with Gephi software that would be using. So what I did again, I clicked on GraphML. Okay, I will click on this one. The last option, even this one would work as well. Okay, click. You will receive an email to download this file when it has finished generating. So basically the way Netlytic works for GraphML, it doesn't download automatically, but you receive an email and you can download it from your email. Okay, say okay, it might take a while, I don't know. It might take maybe 15 minutes. But let me see if I have export. Let me see this export to GEXF. This also would work. It's a dynamic network. Click on it. Yes, it downloaded automatically. You can see when I click on DEX, it downloaded automatically. It's not dynamic GEX. It has been downloaded. So what I can do is right click. You need to have your Gephi software. So basically, I have it Gephi software. So it will be now opened using Gephi software. I will do another lecture on how to use Gephi, but for now let's continue. You have okay, now we're done with export. We're done with now let's go and see visualize. The interesting thing about visualize, you can see here, by the way, my Gephi has already opened, but I will open it later on. But now this is the visualize. You can visualize Khalik bil Bayt. You can see here that, you know, if you click, I think, on your control and scroll your mouse, you can zoom in and out. Okay, it's pretty much like Gephi how it works. And you can drag and drop. So this is one cluster here. This is another cluster, another cluster. This is another cluster. Okay, so basically in your final paper, if you want to see, okay, this cluster, what are they talking about here? You can see that this person has high degree centrality. This person here, click. So when I click on this TAV, you know, this person, this is username, go to the right side, it gives you total degree. It is like the degree, the connections are 13 in degree, 0 in degree, nobody, you know, out degree. So basically this person is retweeting other people's messages and nobody is retweeting his or her messages. Clear? And then you have other metrics that we have covered. Now this person is linked with those people here down. If you see them around here, okay. For example, this one is linked to this person, and you can even read the message. When you click this message, what is that message? You can see just the time when you click on this one. You have here كلنا مسؤول مشاركة مجتمعية لمواجهة blah blah blah, etc. So basically you can get that. So in your group project, if you were to analyze your final paper, you want to analyze what is the topic that is happening in this cluster. By pretty much clicking on each node, you would see the content, and you probably, if you want, you can do thematic analysis or content analysis and say, you know, okay, this is what is happening in this cluster. You can show node, you can hide node. Now you see, you can hide node, you know, you can do that. Go back. Node labels, here you can click, you see node labels. You can hide edges, you know. Again, okay. Now this is you can say, I mean, let's say you want to use this cluster. You can see I don't see ties because on the left side I have clicked on these options here. So probably you want, if you want to show ties or arcs, click on edges. You see edges. Let's say that you want, by the way, even just zooming, you want to get this cluster. I don't see the name of the nodes. Click on node labels. If you want this only this net subcluster, you can just save image. You can click on save image here, and then you can save it, and you can use that. Okay, guys, do not forget, if you decided to use Netlytic, please cite it on the main website of netlytic.org. It shows you how you can cite Netlytic, and I asked you to use APA. Don't forget. Close it. Now you can see, you can also, for the final step, you can use what do you call? You can use reports here toward the end. You can use reports. Click on that, and you will get very interesting reports. It is pretty much like the dashboard we did in tags. You know, you get a report, then you can send it to the decision maker, to your boss, to your decision, to whoever, you know, to your instructor. It tells you from which countries, you know, you can zoom. There are some tweets are coming from here. It seems that if people have activated their geolocation, you can tell where they are coming from, you know. Other tweets, Netlytic could not identify the location. Probably the users did not. These are the most top 10 posters, like users. Okay, you can hear the other related hashtags are here. You can see you can see here, you can Khalik Bilbayt, then Corona, ila akhirih. You have other options. Let me stop here, and I want to go back to part number 3, just to show you when I clicked on download, like Jex, I got this one here. You can see. I'll come to back that. I will show you in the next slide, next part. Okay, for now, wait for part number 3.